Hello and welcome. This is Ayana Lahi, and I'm so very happy to be here with you at this Thanksgiving time. May your life be opening and growing into being the expression of all that is inside of your heart. This past year, since the last Thanksgiving, has been a time of huge upheaval in our culture, in America, and around the world. And yet, the essence of life flowing through you is always pulling you closer to support you when you allow it, so that you can expand and crack open through the ways that you might be holding back, shutting down from what is coming towards you and in you. At this Thanksgiving time, we all are encouraged by many inputs around us of giving thanks. What is one moment, one experience that helped you become bigger in yourself, to expand into a deeper understanding this year? What is that moment that helped to shift you and open you to feel in your whole being, which is that inside space that moves all the way from your root center, that base of your body, through your lower belly, your personal, creative, and sexual power, all the way up through your spine into your heart, your throat, as you speak in yourself. The expansion of a moment where you had to let go of how you had previously experienced a situation that might have been difficult, possibly in a circumstance, possibly with the person, possibly with a loved one, possibly, most likely, a lesson that life was giving you, that you are being called in this moment to be thankful for. Thankfulness, gratitude, in its core, comes through the way we interact with that source, that effervescent, eternal, ever-flowing river of life. When we shut off that life force, we experience poverty of our soul. Many, many of you experience the hardships of going with less money, and many, many of you are experiencing the blossoming and financial abundance moving in your life. Some of you are pushing the river, and others of you are receiving the river as you give more. When you financially succeed through opening up your inner heart, the inner channels of real abundance, you have a whole different relationship with money. Money becomes the current, the flow. And when you value what you are engaged in, when the people that you are involved with, in business, in friendships, in deep, intimate relationship, you discover the beauty of gratitude. When you have a best friend that you know is always there for you, and that gratitude, because it's based on love. I'd like to invite you to receive that moment, in this moment now, of when you expanded and changed your perspective and was able to drop or let go of a pattern and bring that remembrance into this moment now so that you can repeat the experience of opening and receiving the life lesson, the inspiration, and sometimes it's being hit on the side of the head with a club that's an inner hit, jolting us out of our own perceptions. Spiritual growth is a lot about shifting your own perceptions about a moment, a person, a place, a circumstance. Spiritual growth is about realizing how we strive to create connection instead of separation. Spiritual growth that we become thankful for are the lessons that are given to us and we learn by. We are able to apply those moments in a meditation. In our Be Light meditation in the Spirit Gateway's 21st Century Liberation Roadmap, you are taught to enter the center in yourself. You are taught to become one with the source of light that is always within inside of you. It's very in the body. And as you come in to yourself, you begin to give great thanks for the experience of returning to you. As you come in through the portal of your awareness, dropping in to yourself, no matter how hard this year has been, what upheavals, jolts, emotional let-goes, challenges that have come up, whether how to take care of someone else or yourself more, better, to be able to let go of your ego running you, the part of you that always needs to have you do everything right, the part of you that keeps you in control so that you can't come up because of an old belief that perhaps who you are was too much at one point in your life for others, the vitality of your life energy. To reopen the door to your life energy, to reopen the door to the power that is within the you, that is filled in vitality, with light, with love. True power comes from reconnecting into yourself, giving thanks for the awakening that life, the universal force of love, true God connection happens inside and through the cells of your being, through your feeling heart, through the way the blood moves in your body, through the way your hands open and your palms receive the light, the love that's always here, standing next to a large tree, feeling its presence, the love that it's emanating. I invite you to step into your body as though you're stepping into the tree of life within you, to give thanks for the ways that you can bring greater life. It's so common in America to overeat on Thanksgiving and to use that day to eat until you numb out. I invite you to stay vibrant through honoring the food that you're eating, honoring the ways that you give, that you work, and how you show up, and all the people in your life who do the same. I invite you to look past your judgments. I invite you to see the soul within each person, no matter what color, skin, or belief they have. I invite you to drop your defenses and to drop the way that you might use your inner pain as a weapon. I invite you to take action in your community, in your family, to create your environment out of thankfulness for the opportunity to break through separation and pain. In America, there is greater separation of the heart and the mind, greater separation, period. The separation from the soul. And when we look to see those individuals who are making a difference through standing in truth, let's give thanks. Like to honor you for the ways that you make a difference, the ways that you care and show up. It really is a time to evaluate your interconnection, your relationship with what's around you, and how you can easily go to sleep and avoid what's really happening. To invite that universal spirit, that universal intelligence, divine intelligence to flow through you, to sit each day in the light that you are, and to welcome in more light. And yes, being thankful means being aware. Otherwise, it's too easy to drown out, close the inner door. How do you start becoming aware? You open to receive what's inside of you, and you honor it. You give thanks for the life that you've been given. You give thanks for the opportunity to end judging yourself and judging others. Because in gratitude, God, infinite source, does not judge. It is a made-up principle that does not exist. When one approaches God, infinite source, with a true, pure heart, realizing the mistakes that we make are truly the ways that bring us closer to the source within inside of ourselves. We come closer and closer through the pain, and we give thanks for the opportunity to step through the door of our pain and turn towards the light within us. I'd love to invite you now, just sitting in a relaxed way, allow yourself to reach your top of your head up to the ceiling, to the sky. Let your spine grow long. And as you close your eyes, inwardly begin to turn to the right inside of you as you slowly turn in a circle until you see a blazing flame of light. And as you turn towards the light and you see it, stop. Keep your eyes closed and take in the magnificence of the light that is within inside of you, and give thanks for the way you are in relationship in this moment to you. Such a gift. This light that you see is you. And the light that you see is the source of your life energies, your inspiration, and can fuel and connect all of you back together again. Your brain works so hard to compensate for being separate from this light. Here you are in the light. As you turn to the light and you are moving in that circle, go really slow. Go all the way around the circle if you need to, and start the circle again if you haven't had a momentary glimpse of the light that is there. Keep turning until you see a light. It might be very faint, it could be small, it could be gigantic. And then embrace that light and allow yourself to feel it inside of your chest, and allow that light to open Let that light grow so big that it begins to take up space in the back of your chest, meaning on the back of your upper body, in your back, in between your shoulder blades, down, across from your navel, and then all the way down into your lower belly. The greatest gift you can give yourself is the gratitude of reconnecting back into you and the life-changing gift that it gives to you. Let yourself reconnect into you, into the light that you are, and trust that by turning into the light within you, trust that by coming to the light to recalibrate the way your hurt feelings feel, or your mind who's tired of working, you can relax into and find that comfort. Instead of the comfort food on the outside, you're finding the comfort nurturance from within you. Here is the light that you are. Take a moment and think about the people in your life that you are grateful for. Think of the past year, the ways that someone in particular has shown up for you. Someone who might have been there at your back at a certain time that you needed them to be there. Think of a person or a bunch of people who have always been gracious to you. And give thanks. Find a moment to reach out to that person. And on this Thanksgiving time, this window of true gratitude, be willing to let go of the stories in your head about people, places, and things, and choose instead finding that deeper inner truth about the meaning of giving thanks from your whole heart. Sometimes our life is really shook up. Sometimes we feel as though things in our life are falling apart. That is a portal. That is a gateway to not run from, but to go towards, and through connecting into the light within you and in all of the Spirit Gateways, 21st Century Liberation Roadmap tools and courses you're given, the way to tap in, live in, be in that source of true power and love that is within inside of you, that you find at my website, IanaLahi.com, IanaLahi.com. I invite you to find that deeper gratitude for the ways that love flows between you and others, and most important, within yourself, so that you are literally pushing away the thoughts and the behaviors, the attitudes that come through not being able to access and feel what life force from within you is giving you. I give thanks for all of you. I give thanks for your presence. I give thanks for the ways that you show up and are making choices that are sometimes hard to go through what you've held on to let go of the ways you've held old thinking patterns together, so that more of you can really be here, so that you can make that difference in the world and see the world coming together from a new paradigm of honor, respect, and integrated love. Happy Thanksgiving. May all of your dreams, may all of your desires to be closer into where the source comes from within you flow. May your connection into you bring you the results that you want of how to give to others as you are filling your own cup. And through that sharing, we can grow a better world. a better place for all of us. Thank you so much for being here with all of us. Happy Thanksgiving, holding you and sending you much love. Until next time, this is Ayana Leahy.